Okay, guys, well, I'm finished with the gardening. Back is bothering me. It's been bothering me all week. But this is the finished. Okay. So in here we have, I put some more soil in it because these yellow and orange bell peppers has been growing like trees. I know I'm going to have to separate them soon. I gave some of my classroom people some of these plants when I separated them, and they're growing good. I saw Sister Angie's plants this past Saturday before we went to the city to feed the homeless, and her plants are growing really well. So I have my green beans over here. They're still growing. I had to do some pruning and get rid of some leaves that looked sick or diseased. But it's still producing fruit. You see the flowering. That's where the green peppers grow. So they're still producing fruit. I've been treating them also with 7 dust. More green beans growing. See? I've been treating them with 7 dust for 2 weeks now. Because something was eating my stuff. So I put some more dirt in these squash plants as well. Now this is a zucchini, and in the last 2 days it sprouted. That's the zucchini. We transferred this plant. This was my cayenne pepper that was in the shelf over there, so I took that down. It needed more room to grow. The roots were just, look, you can see some of the roots right there. So we put the cayenne pepper in here, and I'm gonna have to get some bread ties to tie them and stabilize them. Same with my tomato plants. I've been also treating them with red crushed peppers, seeds, and cayenne pepper and water spray to try to keep the bugs and the pests, that's squirrels and all them little rodents and pests, from eating my veggies. And today we also transferred this sweet basil out of the little Bonnie's pot. You know how they come in these little these Bonnie starter pots. So we transferred the sweet basil out of the Bonnie pot into this big one, and you know the roots needed more room to grow. My fresh ginger looked like it need a bigger pot. I'm gonna have to look for some rectangle pots for some things. This butternut squash is growing so well. It's coming up out of the bucket. I noticed the squash grows like that. I'm hoping that I can save this yellow crooked neck squash. I did do some pruning and cutting. Still trying to keep it separated from the other plants. I pruned and cut this one as well, and it started sprouting a zucchini. Right? So these plants I also did today. This is a red bell pepper plant that had a squash plant growing in the same pot. So I moved the squash plant into this grow bag until I get some more pots. And I gave this pot some more dirt for the red bell pepper so it can grow big like that tree over there, the yellow and orange. Right? My carrots are growing very well. And these are, right here, these are green onions that I planted in my class. But all my plants need some sun. It's been raining and thunderstorming a lot. So, like, I pulled them back last night because they need sun. They don't really need any more rain. They're pretty good as far as the rain. I'm glad that my husband did get me that Miracle Grow soil that that prevents it from over and under watering. Halito. So I cleaned up the porch and I rearranged and rotated the crops. And this is what it looks like now. Had the pine saw, sweep and pine saw the patio. Well, that's gardening with Davita. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.